Hello everyone, myself Dattatreya Popat Sankpa, working as a librarian at Wagiri College of Arts, Commerce and Science. So today I'm going to share you something about the study material made available by Savitribai Phule Pune University as e-content to facilitate in this pandemic situation and make the content available for the students. Numerous teachers have contributed for developing the e-content in various streams, various subjects and disciplines. So, how to reach and how to access e-content, how to access the repository of e-content made available by Savitribai Phule Pune University that we are going to see. So, this is the menu bar of our university. Everybody must be knowing that our Unipune site is u- unipune.ac.in. This is the website of Savitribai Phule Pune University, Pune. From its menu bar, here on e-learning, you will get a sub-menu called study material. From here, you can get the link to study material of the university, or either you can choose to go from the link that is given here. Here you will get link to study material of Savitribai Phule Pune University. The site is loading. So see, this is the link from where you can go to study material repository of the Savitribai Phule Pune University. So let's go. I'm clicking here. So we are on the homepage of the e-content of Savitribai Phule Pune University and its repository. See, here on homepage of this study material.unipune.ac.in, you will get home, browse according to the communities, issue date, author, title, subject wise, and you have help button also here. DSpace, using DSpace software, this repository has been created, and how to search this search manual, how to use this site, you can get its demo here also, how to search and how to choose, how to define our search and develop our search to get the precise information you are searching for. Then this is the search window from where you can search for the subject you wish to search. This is the sign in for the administrators or e-content coordinators. Mm, Here you will get list of the coordinators for the subjects. Uh, so the teachers community should access this to know that who is the coordinator for the particular subject, so that the teacher can submit their e-content to this particular coordinator, so that this content will get uploaded on this site. And this is the format to submit study material, which is useful for teachers only, who wish to submit their study material on this site. So this is the welcome message. Uh, These are the subject coordinators. From here also you can get the list of coordinators, and this is the format which should be accompanied with the study material. This is the disclaimer. The author of the e-content on this portal is solely liable for the copyright and intellectual property rights. infringement. uh, there should not be violation of the copyright. The content should be of a teacher himself only. So for students, we can go through, and teachers also. These are the communities in the DSpace. uh, we can see this is audio visual material, BHOK courses, commerce and management, community competitive exams, humanities, interdisciplinary studies, open access content, links to the open access journals and databases is given here, research related content, resources for librarians, and science and technology. These are the uh, communities, top communities identified by the uh, university. So these communities are automatically gets arranged alphabetically: A, B, audiovisual, B, Hook, commerce. So easy to search. So for humanities, you can go here. For science and technology, you can go here. Let's see, under the top communities, science and technology, as an example, uh, how sub communities are created. Under science and technology, as a stream, as a top community, there are various disciplines or departments or subjects are listed here, and among these subjects, we can search, we can go for the subject you wish to go for. There is physics, zoology, then geology, geography. Let's see, for example, geography. Under geography, again, there are two sub-communities: postgraduate and undergraduate. For undergraduate, again there are first year, second year, third year, three subjects, three classes are there, and for these three classes, again, under these classes, now there is no sub-community. There are collections in each of the classes. Classes are created as a sub-community. Again, in that classes, you will get all the collections of your subject. The geography of the subject geography for taught for the SYBSC or SYBA. There are subtopics, or you may call it chapters, or these are the collections. Under each collection, you will get number of entries or files. Under each collection, you will get these kinds of uh, contributions by the teachers from various colleges or universities. There are 19 uploads are there under this. So anyone, we can check mechanism of heat transfer. So here you'll get a file, a downloadable file. See, it gets downloaded directly on your device. You can directly use it and study from this. This is the site. This is uh, created by Dr. Kharke ma'am from Nashik. And see, this is how the content is created and uploaded here on this repository, and it is open for all. No need to enter any username, password. Everybody can search it here, and everybody can get help to search from this link. And uh, there are multiple various streams, and stream-wise communities, top communities are created, and under that, again, subject-wise, department-wise, sub-communities are created. Under these subjects, again, sub-communities as undergraduate and postgraduate are created. Under this sub-community, again, class-wise sub-communities are created, and under class, you will get the collections. And after clicking on collections, you will get number of entries that are uploaded here for the intended users, intended number of intended students who are learning, uh, who have taken admission for these classes. So they can access it from their mobile devices also, from computers also, irrespective of time and place, and at their place, at their own place, they can access it without going out of the home. And this is how this is very huge source of e-content, uh, very helpful for students and teachers also. And teachers are contributing very positively to this research, thanks to them. And thank you very much. Dear students, please use this for your study, and contact your teachers for the content which is not available on this site, so that your teachers also will come to know that this content is not there, so that they can contribute it. Thank you very much.